Croyal here, Galactic Civilization 3, Mercenaries Expansion. Let's go ahead and jump right into a new game. Let's go over the race options here. This is a customized race that I made. I named the leader Zap Brannigan. That's because my brother-in-law thinks that I'm the Zap Brannigan of the universe when it comes to 4X games. Why not roll with it? Alright. I don't really like the rat portrait, but the way that we're going to set up our race, it's kind of fitting, because we're going to be breeding like rats. Alright, race overview. The Democratic Order of Planets, that'll be our name. Short name will be the dupe. The dupe. Ship call sign is D.O.O.P. And we're going to throw our homeworld name as Keystone. It's not a very good beer, but it is a beer, so why not? Alright, the star system that we picked was the ICOS. You can pick from a bunch of different ones. As you can see, the Sol here has 111 and 15 class world. The total of most of them will add up to 16. As you can see, there's another 11 and 5, 10 and 6, 12 and 4, 16, 8, 4 and 4, 13 and 3. Anyway, I like the ICOS system because it gives me a lot of manipulation for the planet, and what I'll usually do is wait till I get another planet within range of the shipyard, so I have at least 2. So there we go, that's what we're gonna go with. Traits and abilities. So productive, we went with the +2, so that gives us a 20% to manufacturing. Same thing with clever, 20% to research. Influential, it's not a big deal for our playstyle, so the -15% did not hurt us, but it did give us another point to put towards something like fertile, 20% growth. Economical, obviously that's income. Content, moral. So we don't want unhappy people, but we'll get them happy enough. So handy, that's maintenance. Didn't really want to mess with that. Dense, dense I actually would have liked to get some extra capacity, but there's not a lot of options to trade that for. Militant, military manufacturing +20%. More starships, we gotta blow stuff up. Popular, tourism income is relatively good for us because we are going to expand and populate everything. So I didn't want to give it a minus. Traders, I don't care about trading. I do not play well with others. We'll probably set up some trade routes, but who cares? Alright, farmers, more food, more people. Simple as that. So, brutal. Soldiering, this affects our chances of actually taking over the planet. I did not want to take a minus to it. I'd like my planets to get taken over as fast as possible. Courageous. That's to defend against enemy invasions. I did take a -1 there. I needed a point from something, so there it was. Tough, hit points. Obviously, it would be good to have more hit points, but I didn't have the points. Accuracy, same thing, Agile, no points. Resilient, that's strategic repair, how fast your starships will repair after they're damaged. I did take a minus here, and it will hurt, but we'll move on. Ship range, normally you're going to start designing your own ships, and range tends to be one of those things that go overboard anyway. So this probably won't affect us too much. Uh, Likeable. Depending on the difficulty level, diplomacy doesn't matter. But we're going to be playing on incredible, I think. And the extra diplomacy will give us a couple more turns before the AI will actually declare war on us. Now each race gets to pick two of these. I went with colonizers. Improves the first improvement on all colonies is free, and intuitive. We get some couple free researches at the beginning. It'll total to about 2.5. They also have other stuff. Engineers, shipyard production decays at half the normal rate. Ancient gets research from precursor artifacts. Coercive, planets can adjust their planetary production manually. Starfaring, all star bases get the first module free. All ships are immune to nebula effects. Warriors, ignore 10% of all damage done to their ships. All weapons have 10% longer range. Unwavering, colonies are much harder to culture flip. Prolific, planets start with 50% more population than is brought on the colony ship. Paranoid, free drones defend planets, shipyards, and starbases. Vigilant, starbases have larger areas of effect. Enemy ships are slowed and player ships gain an attack bonus while in the area of any starbase. Get an ideology point each time you invade a planet. Trade routes give approval bonuses to both parties and 2 extra trade routes. Synthetic disables food and natural growth. Instead, an assembly project is used to produce citizens. Amphibious can colonize water worlds early game with no penalty. Can terraform 1 extra water tile each tech age. Unrelenting. Invasions never cost credits. Wealthy. Starts with tourism enabled and with extra credits. Adaptable. Can colonize aquatic, frozen, and barren worlds. Knowledgeable. Starts knowing the location of other homeworlds. Discreet. Receives a free random tier 1 mercenary every game when they first encounter the bazaar. Nice. This is just the color makeups. This is the interface, the Drengen, gives you some red to look at. Red stands out. I like looking at it. I went with the Terran. They seem to be the easiest to see the color on the map. Pirate is also really easy, but it gets confusing as to whether the shipyard is yours or the pirate. So I tend to stay away from the pirate. I did gray one time. That was terrible. I could hardly see anything. Alright, let's see. Ship style. I like the Iridium. It's sleek. It looks sharp, Here's Terran. Reminds me of Star Trek. Drengen. Alteran. Iridium. Crane. Yor. Iconian. Dallin. Pirate. Archaean. And Torian. Alright. This is just the color scheme again, different color schemes. Alright, let's personality. I actually did order this in the way that I believe that we're going to base it. So first will be expansion, then tech, military, diplomacy, growth, wealth, influence, fortification, logistics. And actually, logistics is probably more important than fortification. I went with the malevolent ideology, which is what we're going to start with, and then we're going to switch over to benevolent. Let's see, I guess we're let's not let them know. I don't think we should tell them. Alright, so there's the race. And then here's our galaxy type. Tiny, small, medium, large, huge, gigantic, immense, excessive, insane. Let's play on gigantic. Do loose clusters. We also got random, spiral, tight, and scattered. Galaxy options. Lots of stars, lots of planets, lots of habitable planets. No extreme planets. Waste of time. Pirate bases, I got rare. I am looking for an achievement, so hopefully we can get it. Asteroid frequency, occasional. Asteroids is where, no, the nebula is where we're going to find the elementium, and the black hole is where we're going to find antimatter. So we want to leave those on, at least for that. Plus, the black holes look pretty dang cool if you zoom in and look at them. Resource frequency common, extension crystal common, precursor relic common, and anomaly at abundant. That's going to give us some tech increases for free. So victory conditions today, we're just going to blow them all up. So alright, galaxy difficulty incredible. Like I said, these are the difficulty options from easiest to hardest. I've done a game on Godlike. I didn't finish it. By turn 100, they had like 1,000 ships, and it just would have took forever. So incredible it is. Game pacing fast. United planets abundant. Research rate very fast. Galactic events abundant. Mega events abundant. Minor races occasional. Disable tech trading. I do not like that they give each other all the techs, so get rid of that. And I'm not going to do random because I'm not sure how appropriate they all are for YouTube. Terran, not them. Dringan, Kryn, Iconian, and the R. Yeah, that should be good. So we'll go ahead and get started here. It's funny because I paused it to load the map in case I got a crappy layout, and this one's decent. I mean, you got a 4, a 6, and a 15 planet. I would have took just the 15, but I guess the 4 and the 6 are definitely okay as well. That being said, I want to move the shipyard a little closer. They operate at 100% within 6 of each. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we should unanchor it first. Once the shipyard's unanchored, it enables movement. They move really slow at 1 tile per square, or per turn, per square. Most people would definitely spam colony ships at this point through purchasing in their shipyard. With the Mercenaries Expansion, I want to find the bazaar first, and the bazaar is going to be somewhere around my my starting area. So it's going to be relatively close, and that should enable me to grab up as many of these anomalies as possible. We got a capsule right here that's good for research. We're going to go for that. Oh my god. This guy is going on Explore. He's got 2 moves and he sucks. So I don't even care. As long as he's mapping out the fog of war, we're good. Send him over there. Obviously I want to colonize this this nice little 15 planet, you'll notice I will either close off the end of my moves or delete them altogether. That is because when you tell them to go the one extra space like this, see the yellow line, then it will take one turn to go green, one turn to go yellow, and it won't give you the extra moves, which is nice because it speeds up the process in mid-game. But all you gotta do, click the green, voila. That way it'll go the next turn without us, and it won't go the second turn without colonizing the planet. Now research, we're going to get a couple free ones due to our choices in the traits. Exploration is what we're going to go with. Now this is because we can get some pretty good colonizing ships. So we'll take interstellar travel, and done. Now it says not researching, see? So we got that technology. Either, you know, transportation specialization is really good if you can get it on the first turn. So we're going to take that. If you're not taking the intuitive as your bonus, I like hyperdrive specialization better. But right now, we're going to take this. Okay. And it looks like we should get a partial one. So what I normally start with is farms. I like to get my planets looking the way that I want. See how that didn't go all the way? I kind of figured. Alright. Now this is your govern will. They set us 33% wealth, research, manufacturing. If you move it all the way over here, then your coercion goes up. See, the coercion went to 48%. They give you a little leeway to where you can keep your coercion at 0. I like to put that between manufacturing and research. Wealth isn't going to bother us so much at the beginning. We may change it later, we may not. But there it is. Alright, so idle colony. This is what I'm talking with. You got this big land mass for your first colony. And then we got the 3 tiles over here. There's actually 4, but one of them was already taken by these precursor nanites, which gives us a plus 5% manufacturing. You know, that's galaxy wide, so we're gonna hold on to that. But here we are. We'll start on this side and work our way over. I'm gonna set it up so I can leave the middle open for better manufacturing stuff. You'll see as we go. So there it is, and close that up. That should take a couple turns. End our turn. Let's see. We're definitely going to focus on the Malevolent, but for our very first one, I want to take the Pragmatic. And this is because it'll give us 3 free constructors, so we'll grab that. Like I said, you know, I like to, manufacturing looks good on the left side here. We'll keep the farms and the improvements on the right. This planet's set up relatively well, so we'll get it going. Factory, just do 3 for now, and close that up. Alright, let's see. Oh, yep, our ideology. So 3 free constructors, unlock, and let's pause. Alrighty, so we got our 3 free constructors. We've also shown that this planet, there's a planet over here. It's not close enough to get into this shipyard. Maybe later on in the game, if Keystone here is pumping out a beast ship per turn alone. We might move the shipyard up and connect these 4 planets, but that's for a later time. So right now I want to bring these 4 planets into the one shipyard here and explore. So we're going to grab this capsule. Now the capsule has a chance to give us a 25% towards the research we're working on. The planetary adaptation looks pretty close to 25%, so let's give it a go. No, we got gold. Whatever. Gold's not bad. So we'll grab this ship graveyard. Free ship. Put him on Explorer. Help us find that bazaar, buddy. Alright, shipyard's in place. We'll anchor that. We are going to start manufacturing settlers. We are going to spam the hell out of these guys. Alright, so idle ship, constructor. Now the great thing about these guys is we can upgrade them to colony ships. So let's upgrade them. This cheap colony is something I designed. It moves 2. It actually starts with 1, but we got that move upgrade from the free research. So yeah, we can upgrade this one because he's 2 away from the planet. And let's go ahead and do that. I mean, it saves us a large amount of credits here. So here we go. We'll do the same to this one. And let's see, upgrade. Cheap colony. Alright, this one I'm actually going to hold on to until we find the bazaar. Or if I find a really good planet, I'm going to snatch it up. Which, not to say that 10's not really good. I mean, well, I guess it's not that great. Let's see. Survey. Now, artifact, that's what we're looking for here. Okay, we can't get to it. I'll explain it next turn. Alright, let's see. Grab this planet. Yeah. Now, like I said, we are going to go strictly Malevant from here on out. I do not care what the bonuses are. That's where we're going. So, this planet really sucks. Like I said, it was a 4, so didn't really expect too much from it. I think I'm going to put 1 factory here. And let's see, idle ship. What do you got? You find that bazaar for me, buddy. Come on. Alright, let's close that up. Colonize. So a 6 is going to be a little better. As I said, we're going Malevant no matter what. No need to really pay attention to it. I'm going to take a factory over here. And I'm probably going to save the other 4 tiles for farm. Alright. Our most important trait for Malevant, for my game style, will be eager. We got some time before we meet the other civilizations, so I'm going to start down the motivation path. It motivates people to work harder. Plus in manufacturing. Alright, so anyway, Intimidation Center. Alright, turns over. Research, okay. So we got the farm. Now I definitely want the improved factories. Now this will slow down them actually asking me what I want done per the planet. I forgot to click on this manufacturing focus. It's gonna speed things up. I mean, I don't want it too fast, but you know, I definitely want it as fast as possible. So we'll go there. That gave us the planetary soil upgrade, which that'll increase the 4 planet to 5 and all other planets as well once we use it. Let's see. I want to switch this one's manufacturing higher too. Now, you didn't see it here, but we'll go back to Keystone. See, our approval's at 55. If I take this manufacturing off, it goes up to 64. Now this is due to the coercion that takes place with them switching to a manufacturing bonus. The way Stardock explained it was that we're forcing people into the manufacturing sector instead of letting them pick, you know, whether they want to be a scientist or a banker or blah blah blah. Either way, it was something that definitely helps improve the gameplay. I'm not gonna lie, but it is something more that we got to deal with. At the moment, we will take that loss to approval. Approval is going to be what we focus on next as soon as industrial adaptation's done. Industrial adaptation is 4 turns. Now if we go down to exploration, this line here, the orbital manufacturing, all the way down, large scale construction, massive scale construction, that is the size of our ships, and they take forever. So I'm going to switch it over here before I grab the artifact. Look at that, we got that 25 turns of free research for free. So now I'm going to switch it back to the farm, or to the factory. There we go. Let's see, got 2 more moves. Alright, couple of key points that I forgot to mention. When I was looking for a nice start on the map, I also, despite the extra planet for my class 16, I also want to get close to the edge. Now this is because in space there's not really any obstacles to help defend yourself, so having an edge on the map creates sort of a border, one less border you gotta defend, you know. So that's the key. Get something by the edge, get a couple bonus planets in there, you know, just one good one even, but as long as you get that one, you're good. When you upgrade the constructors to colony ships and you colonize with them, they get 0. So this one was colonized last turn. It has the 0.3 growth per turn. That's why we got the 0.3. So it is kind of a hindrance late game, but early game, I mean, we got the 3 free colony ships, you know. That's why we went with the pragmatic. Right now we're gonna shoot this low planet for population. Population gives us a little bit of everything. I'm not worried how long it takes, because next we're gonna have to start upgrading the soil around it, and that is not gonna be a very high priority for us early on in the game. Alright, let's close this back up and let's see where we're at. Idle ship. Alright, we got this constructor still looking for the bazaar. Looking for the bazaar. Okay. Alright. There it is. So this is what the bazaar looks like. Also, I didn't show you what the graphics look like zoomed in. They're not bad for a 4X game. I mean, it is a system eater. My system has lagged on it, and it's fairly good. So there we go. That's what it looks like on there. Couple planets, sun. I mean, the graphics are really good for a 4X. I've seen worse. Alright, now let's see what the bazaar has to offer. This is why we are trying to get into the bazaar. Right here we can probably get alright, so that's a scout ship. It's got 14 moves and 7 sensor, so that means we can see 7 and move 14. What else? It said there were 2 available. Where's the other one? Was it just the one? It is just the one. That is my fault. it'd be nice to get one of these survey ships out. So we need some thulium and promethium for that one. Let's see. What else do we got? Alright, so basically just the thulium and promethium for that. I saw another one. The 5 raw production to any planet is also good. So we need an antimatter, a thulium, and a promethium. Alright, might as well take this ship here. The more we can see, the better. Then we can find our artifacts faster. So let's get this guy out there doing things. There we go. Alright, so that's the end of our turn. Idle ship. Now that we found the bazaar, it is important that our survey ship gets anomalies. I do not see any, so we're going to keep looking. We might as well move this constructor into a planet. We'll grab 10 or 9. We'll grab the 10. Let's upgrade him to the cheap one. Okay, idle ship. Now when we're exploring, we want to check these stars too, because that's where we want to focus. We can get the more planets. The more planets we have, the more population, more research, more money, blah blah blah. Alright. Still no anomalies, huh? Alright. Whatever. Normally, from my experience, the bazaar will sell you at least one survey ship right off the rip for cash, which is it's real nice because you get 2 survey ships out here doing anomalies, and we get those free research advancements. That's what we're really looking for, and the gold will help sustain us for our loss. I mean, right now we're only losing 4, but it will get worse. So let's just keep going here. No anomalies. Alright, we'll colonize the 10. Sticking to the Malevent. Alright, let's see. So it looks like we could put our farms over here. Like I said, oh well, here's 4. Let's put the farm over here. I like to have my manufacturing be able to connect. So I'm only going to do the 3. I'll leave that top one open for other things if I decide. Let's get some farms over here, and we'll go ahead and switch that. Rush them. Alright, idle ship. And I want to shoot up. Alright, so there's the thulium. Promethium, we got 2 of those. I do not have one that's connected. Okay, so we'll just be aware of that. Got 2 more turns on the colony ship. Plenty of planets though, plenty of planets to look forward to. Once we actually start getting some population from those ones that we started the constructor off with, we will be able to produce more at our capital. So right now we're looking 0.3, 12.2, 4.4, so on and so forth. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, so we got space junk and space junk. That's gold. Sometimes it's just 1 gold. Alright. We're going to shoot over here to the supportive population. That gives us the +4 morale. Right now, Keystone's looking pretty grim at 48 out of 100. So we want to get that up. You know, it's good to keep people happy. Happy equals more production. Ship graveyard. Our survey ship's at full health, so we will check that one out next turn. Look at all these planets by our home. That's good. We're gonna have a nice little base. Oops, moved him too far in. Alright. Alright, let's see. Let's grab this one. And unfortunately, I need a constructor. Here, I got a cheap constructor. It's only going to be able to move 2, but we'll get it out in 3 turns instead of 8. So we'll grab that. And that'll be the shipyard for our other 2 planets. Alright, let's see. Ship graveyard. Yep, that's where we're going. Sure, let's fight. +2 moves to all the ships in the fleet. There's the one, so I guess +2 to him. Let's move this out. I'm going to try to swing it back up and around so that I can start looking for planets again. Alright. Let's see. Capsule, space junk. So we're gonna have to swing our survey ship over here. That way we can start doing tech gains as fast as possible. Now, from what I've noticed, the anomalies these days, they respawn. Well, not respawn, but randomly show up, shall we say. So there's that. Gonna pause here. Alright, let's see. We just sent this guy over there. I want to cut that last move off. Alright. Planet searching. Alright. Malvent. Let's see, we could put the farms here, manufacturing here. I like it. Let's see. There we go. Ideology. Alright, so grants free production to our homeworld +10. That's going to speed up these colony ships coming on out. Alright, this is our construction ship. I don't know why the one I made looks like this and the ones that they make look like the ones we upgrade. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Someone needs to go back and look at that because it doesn't really make sense to me, but you know, then again, I didn't design the game, I just play it. So here we go. Check this out. Yep, there we go. Planets, that's what we're looking for. Shipyard idle. So how close is the next planet? Yeah, I don't know if our cheap one's gonna get it, so we'll build a regular one. There we go. Look at all these planets. Yeah. Alright. So this supportive population will definitely speed things up for us. The morale goes down 1 per each population on the planet. And it used to be a large empire bonus. I don't know if or negative, so the more people or the more planets you had, the less happy they were. So I don't know if that's still on or not. If we scroll over it, it says coercion. That's because we're on manufacturing focus. Capital city, civilization capital. So I don't know. It doesn't say at the moment. So we'll go ahead and add 2 farms to the list over here. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's see. He's going to be idle again. Might as well just move him. Alright. So we've got a little bit of the galaxy starting to show. Plenty of planets to colonize. Speaking of which, I keep forgetting that we didn't take the extra population for colony ships, so I keep putting the max in there. But I'm going to take the further away from planet. That way I can go ahead and build the cheap colony ship here and save us a couple turns. Here's the capsule. We have less than 25% to go, so no luck. Alright. So we'll stop it there. Check for planets. And then we'll go back down. Alright, so construct a shipyard, yep. And we'll give it the 2 unassigned planets. I put it that close to these ones in case later on in the game, like I said, Keystone can make one of the battleships by itself. We can switch these guys over here and maybe get 2 per turn instead of 1. I'll show you what I'm talking about a little later. Alright, let's bring him down. What do we got, man? Would have been nice to get those extra survey ships, but I'm going to go ahead and build a constructor, and I'm going to grab one of these tholium, whichever one has the most other resources around. So probably this one. And then I can probably get a cheap constructor over here to this Promethium. If not, we can grab this one up here. As we do not have survey researched, so I like to do about 1.8 for colony ships. That way, it's not the max, but it's not the minimum either. Okay, so we'll move him over there. That's the cheap one, right? And we'll grab a cheap constructor. That way we can get extra survey ship out here. It will help things. So we're up to 6 colonies. Alright, so now our morale should be pretty good. Yep, see that brought everyone to 100, which is definitely going to increase the production at Keystone here. And it did. We'll go ahead and add this too. What we need now is more production. This way we can we can colonize faster. More people. That's what we're shooting for. That's how we're going to do this. We'll make Kif proud. Don't worry. uh, there we go. A couple more planets. Shipyard idle. Alright, so we got the constructors going. Now let's focus back on getting these planets. So this guy can go all the way out to here. I'd like to, well, let's take it to here. He doesn't move very fast. Sure, we'll colonize. Alright, so I kind of like this area for production. So if we do this for farms, that won't be too bad. Let's see, get in there. That one. Grab us a farm, colonial hospital, farm. Now we can switch to manufacturing costs for very little or no penalty at the moment. I mean, we still get the coercion, as you can see, 14.3, but with that high morale, we are looking pretty good. And let's move this guy onto the planet. Alright, what are you looking at? Capsule? Yep, we can grab that. See, we had 25% left, so I don't mind grabbing the capsule. Here later we are going to switch purely to capsules and artifacts working towards larger ship classes. There we go. So there we go. We need to work a little bit down here so we can see down there. Alright, idle ship. What do we got? Ship graveyard. He has enough hit points to take him, so let's go ahead and get it going. Sensor range, that's not bad. It doesn't look like I can see a difference, but whatever. If we get another one, I'm sure we'll see a difference. Alright, so all I see is space junk. What we got over here? How long on this constructor? 13 turns. Alright. So bring this guy down and around is what we decided. Nice, nice, more planets. Okay, so I don't really know at the moment what we should put in here. You know what? Let's grab a research center for now. We can always break it down later if we don't like it. Alright. Oh, keep forgetting we don't have that going, do we? Alright. I like this planet. We'll grab that. And let's see, bring you down. Alright, Keystone. What are we going to build here? We're going to build more settlers, obviously. Who guessed it? Who guessed settlers? Alright, let's see. Bring it over here. Capsule. Well, that's pretty far from our survey ship, though. We're going to have to wait till he smooths around. So I'm going to switch this to, well, I was going to say birthing subsidies, but apparently we did not research that yet. So let's switch it to military subsidies, which increases the production of our shipyard here. Yeah, brings us down to 2 turns per settler, so not bad. Space junk. I don't like to not be researching something in case I accidentally click on a capsule or an artifact. Obviously, you got +1 food, growth 10%, and raw production +1. Now, I forgot to explain these, but on some of them you get to choose one, and you only get the one. And since we turned off tech trading, that would be the only way to get the other ones. I want growth. Big surprise, right? Alright, let's see. Ship graveyard. Alright, let's see. What do you got? Space junk. More space junk. So we're only going to lose 1 move there. I'm okay with that. Colonize planet. There we go. Alright, well obviously this looks good for manufacturing. Grab these 4 for farms. And manufacturing focus, why not? So this is a galactic event. As you can see, it has the people of our civilization. Public education. Well, it's pretty straightforward. If you want to support it, you get minus 10% income, 15% approval. That's the wholehearted. You want to half-ass it. You get the 5% and 5%. And if you don't, you can get the manufacturing. We're going Malvin. We'll take that approval loss all day. It's gonna hurt us here. Probably in about 30 turns, we'll have to grab another morale check. Obviously, you can see Keystone's down to 70 again. So, ideology doubles the military production of our homeworld. Yeah, let's go with that. So we should be pumping a colony ship out every turn now, or close to it. Alright, let's see. So we'll grab this one. We're going to need 2 shipyards, so I'll go ahead and grab 2 shipyards. This one's working 7 turns left, and this guy's got how many? 3? Alright, so we've almost got the second survey ship at 28 turns or so. That ain't good. Let's see. Some space junk. Ship graveyards. Alright, might as well grab the space junk while he's repairing his hit points. He's at 58 out of 105. That's that strategic repair that we lowered by 15% at the beginning of the game. Space junk. Jeez. Oh, there's an artifact. So this is where we'll send our next survey ship, I'm guessing. Alright. Put that one over there. We can stop it right here. Malevent. Alright. Well, this is a manufacturing tile, so it looks like we'll go right here. And I think I'll do, this is a farming tile, so I'll definitely do 2 farms here and then 2 here, I think. So let's start off with this. Da, da. Alright, manufacturing focus. Alright, I want to bring it, well, actually, if we can snag this, wow, I did not click anywhere near where I was trying to. If we can bring this cluster in with us before we make contact, that'd be nice. We should be seeing our first race here in the next 20 or so turns, so we got to start thinking about that. We do have the +1 in diplomacy, which will help us, but we have the 1 military ship. That ain't good. Usually the survey ships will help us to get more, but well, not today. Either way. Alright. So, we don't got a lot of room to work with here. I think if I do these manufacturing and then these 4 farms, we should be relatively good. So I'm just going to build this out so that I can remember the plan when we come back. We're going to have a lot of planets. We're already up to 10. Grab that down to 1.8. Alright, so now we can construct our starbase. We'll grab this Prometheum. Here's our options. We got mining ring, culture ring, military ring, perimeter, starbase, defense systems, perimeter scanners. Once we pick this mining, the culture ring and the military ring will disappear. So now it's a mining specialized starbase, as you can see here. And if you scroll over a starbase, you can see it there as well. It says specialization. Alright, Keystone. Let's get these settlers going. Now we're picking up the planets, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got plenty. I'd rather grab this one. That's a 14. This is a 12. So, plus we can bring this 12 in together. Start doing the manufacturing together. So, ain't gonna hurt nobody. First Prometheum mine. Nice little video for the first mines whenever you get it. They give you videos for a lot of the first, to be fair. 1.8. Alright, so we are not researching. What do we grab? I really want to get the solar power plants going, so we're going to go manufacturing. It's kind of tough because I'd like to switch Keystone to birthing subsidies, but it is what it is. Can't have it all, right? Alright, well, we'll move him over here and see if he has enough hit points by the time he gets there. Checking these planets. Alright. Idle ship. So we'll construct a shipyard here. Bring these 2 planets into it. And they will start with settlers. Oh, Keystone. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple settlers in there so we don't get that next couple turns. Alright, let's see. So we're going these. I'm going to take Lazarus off and just take this one straight from Keystone. We are burning through a lot of population with those guys. I mean, 4 times 0.3 gives us 1.2, so we are losing the 0.6 every time we take one from Keystone. Alright, construct shipyard, yep. Bring that down. And where are we at? Okay, we're looking for... So this is a minor race. No big deal. Says I need a universal translator to talk to him. That's probably a good idea after we get our solar power plant to start working down that way. And not for the diplomatic standpoint, as you might think, but the government technology will actually increase our production. And that's what we're trying to do, mass produce colony ships. So we got one planet here, or this one. This one's a 10 and an 8. I like this because this expands our influence more, so we have increase our ship range. Alright. So this is our new shipyard. We will bring settlers. Alright, let's see. Turn. .8. Alright, so not a lot going on over here in this cluster. Alright. I'm gonna stick with settlers for now. I want to switch Keystone over to constructors here soon so we can grab these relics that you see. You got the... Most of them look like this. They're just different colors. But this triangle one is an extension crystal. It doesn't affect us because I turned that victory type off. So we're going to try to get these approval relics, research, and a manufacturing. That's a 10% bonus colony-wide. Why not? The Bazaar says we can grab something. What is it? This guy? Yeah, that guy's not going to join our fleet, that's for sure. Let's see. This was for the Tholium, right? Yep. So in just a couple turns, we will be able to get our second survey ship. Alright, where are you going? Oh yeah, we wanted to expand our influence, so send him down there with the other one. I might as well just snag this planet here. I think we'll grab that one next. Let's see. Alright, bring it on down. Here's our 4 for farm, so we can grab this one. I think what we'll do is we'll take 2 factories over here, and we'll take some research. Dun, dun. might switch some of these to Market Center. So let's see where we're at when it finishes this. Keystone's up. I'm going to go ahead and grab a trade. I know I told you I don't play well with others, but we got this nice little option going. Well, no. I thought we had discovered him. We just ran into one of his ships. So let's switch that. And I'm going to take a couple possibility engines here. Let's get grab a shipyard here, and then I'm gonna take the research relic first. Alright, let's see. So I can grab the 4 farms here. So we'll do manufacturing here. Now I'm also going to do an intimidation center. We haven't done any of these yet, but it creates extra morale and an ideology point for the Malevant tree every 5 turns. These are definitely no good unless you do a bunch of them. That being said, you know what? Let's cancel this. We'll see where we're at if we need to build some of those. Alright, ideology. The Death Furnace is another one of those buildings like the Intimidation Center, except it gives you a bonus to manufacturing, as I will show you here on Keystone. We'll put that. I'm actually going to put it here. And it gives us a Malevant point every turn. So that one's a lot better. Alright. Where are we at? Alright, we need a shipyard up here. Let's go ahead and get this thulium. So I'm guessing that minor race is going to be somewhere around here. Yep, right over here. So we'll go to Relations, Universal Translator. Which I don't think you need the Universal Translator to do trade, which is interesting, I guess. Alright, Ship Graveyard. I don't know, that's kind of iffy, you know. I'm sure he'd live, but I can't afford to lose the only survey ship we have at the moment. There's another minor race contacting us. Alright, so now that Keystone's building something again, it takes away our production at the shipyard here. I'm going to go ahead and grab the trade. As the longer you have the trade route, the more money you're going to get. This guy's right here in this star somewhere. We'll see him next turn. Alright, so that's for our research relic. Send that out. Of course we want to colonize. We colonize everything. It's funny because I showed you that I picked the rat race at the beginning, but I feel closer to the bugs of Starship Troopers. They don't really have a bug option though, so you know, it is what it is. If I grab these 5 right here for production, then I can take these 2 and these 2 for farms, and I'll have that 1 extra here. Actually, this planet's all by itself. So let's take a farm here, farm here, farm here, and we'll skip the colonial hospital on it, and we'll build some market centers. We need some income here. It's gonna start hindering us. So we gotta pick the freighter's homeworld. Now you can only have planet to planet once per per game, I should say. So if we take Keystone and we go over to the minor race that we're going to discover, that's 1. If we were to try it again, it wouldn't let us do it. But if we switch it to Lazarus 1, we can do it again. Anyway, Keystone it is. Alright, let's see. There they are. Like I said, they take up the whole star system for their one little planet, and you can't get them to join without committing war. But that's alright, you know, we'll get the money for trade. We don't actually have to kill them. Oh, let's not forget our extra survey ship. Where'd he go? Where was it? Oh, right here at the top, of course. Alright, so let's grab that. Now look, we paid $734 and the 2 resources. The resources are fairly valuable. You can get about 250 credits every 50 turns if you trade them. So we'll say this guy's worth about 1,000 gold. Alright. And I'm going to keep saying gold. I tried to do credits, I'm sorry, but it just... Alright. So... let's get the settlers. I haven't seen one of those in a couple turns, so... the other planets are not on the ball. Once this establishes trade with this guy, we won't see it again unless... someone breaks the trade route by pirating it, or we manually break it over here. We could break it right in here. Alright. And like I said, you know, we're just gonna grab the Malevant. .8. Oh my gosh, what? Yeah, we can go back for it. We can go back for it. That was dumb. Alright, I'm still gonna stick with the Studlers. I have not seen another one come out yet. I actually want these planets in case this guy decides he wants to grab another planet. So grab those. Not only that, but it gives us the influence and ship range. Colonize planet. Alright, so we got 4 and 3, 2. So you know what I like? I like, let's do a factory area. Whoa. We got our solar plant out now. Nice. And let's get our farm, colonial hospital. I'm gonna grab 2 market centers, 2 farms. So that means Keystone needs to get these going. I'm going to grab the manufacturing capital here, actually, and the solar plant here. Go ahead and put a basic factory there. Alright. So that'll give us a couple turns to get this guy going. I'm going to go ahead and drop this. That way when they're done, we'll know. Okay. Grab that research relic. So see, the Xenoarchaeology lab only appears if there's a relic within range. So we're going to grab that. I'm going to take the diplomacy bonus. Now the reason I'm going to take this is if all the other races like me, we can declare war on our own terms instead of waiting for them. Plus, we still have not worked too much on our military. Now this is funny because they offer open borders. Oh no, this is our open borders and they're going to give us money. Of course, because even if we said no, they're still going to go in our area. I don't care about the minor races. I usually let them live. Unless there's an achievement, you know. Gotta rock the achievements, right? Alright, so we'll put the farms here. And we're only going to take one factory here then. So, farm, Colonial Hospital. And we're going to take research on this one. Alright, how many colony ships do we got going down there? One. Alright, so this will be 2. Oh. Well, let's grab the colony ship first. Alright. They're all going to the right spot. I'm going to go ahead and bring this guy back. Look at that. Right into the stupid cloud. Alright. The cloud takes two moves per turn, and it lowers your sensor range, as you can see here. And hit points, apparently. Wow, that's awesome. Alright, construct our shipyard here. Grab those. And we're going to build some settlers. Who knew? Alright, these guys are moving along. These guys are moving along. Those are not, but that's because we keep taking from them. Alright, grab the space junk. Took us 2 times for 1 credit. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about right there. Don't spend it all in one place, right? Alright, so we got the artifact. Artifacts are the key. We'll grab, I like capacity. I want to put more guns on there. I don't care if it costs more. I would rather have more guns. More guns, better ship. Simple as that. So I'm going to pick the capacity, is what that was. Storage maximization. Capacity plus 10%. Bam! Alright, let's see. There's the artifact. And it didn't give it to us. So now we're going to switch back to the diplomatic reasoning. And Keystone. Grab another settler. And that'll end the turn. And it's funny, I don't know if anyone noticed, but it said 2 turns to complete the colony ship. And it took one. So this is a major civilization. This is the Iconians. Of course, it's going to be them, huh? Because they're not going to share the same ideology as us. They're not going to like that about us. As you can see, our skill in diplomacy is bringing us good stuff. And our opposing ideology, like I said, there's the negative. These guys are second in population, economic power. It says first in tech and approval. We are first in population, economic power. And that's probably what we're going to stay first with. Influence as well, due to planet spamming. Once we eliminate our first civilization, we should switch those numbers around a bit. Space junk. Space junk. So, it'd be nice to find where some artifact. There we go. So let's bring them up there. Alright. So we sent those two down there. What else do we got? So we'll grab this planet here. I'm actually going to switch this to a constructor. Let's get a couple. And that's because we're running out of planets to colonize. So, and we have all these other shipyards producing settlers. So we'll take it. There's our first settler from not Keystone, huh? Take this planet. Alright, so here's our Iconian friends. They are south of us. I am going to try to colonize every planet that I can in between them and us. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and research storage maximization as it's only 4 turns. And we need to start moving along here. We have 15 colonies. I'd like to have around 30 to 50 before we go to war with anyone. So they put those guys right next to us. Alright, let's see. Let's grab these relics before they do. So now we're starting to get the colony ships from the other planets, or the other shipyards, which is good. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we sent that for this one. Let's grab this one. Grab. So I did say all of them, but I mean this is a 6 world. It's not as high on my priority. We'll probably grab it with the next one though. Alright. Let's go around these guys. Don't want to piss them off too early. Honestly, I'd like to avoid war until we get our large ships. Now, I'm not going to grab this artifact this turn, so we'll pass this guy. Alright, so we can keep the Iconians happy if we build a trade route with them. So let's go ahead and do that. Plus money, you know, it gives us money. It gives them money too. Who cares about them though? Alright, let's see. We sent one here, here, here. So there. If I can, I like to choose my capital. It's rarely disadvantageous, so I don't even know if that's a word. And whatever. There we go. So I don't like to end my turn with my ships in their zone of control either. No need to piss them off on purpose. So, like I said, these ones take forever. 16 turns. Let's grab that artifact and see if we get lucky. Bam! Got lucky. Alright, so now we need some more artifacts. I'll take a capsule, whatever. Gonna take the ion drive. We are, well, let's take the farms. So here's a capsule. Are we gonna be able to get it? Yeah. High capacity holes, you know, I mean, that's more guns. Got a little lucky on that. Alright, let's see. Alright. So, we'll move it back to constructors here. Probably could use a couple shipyards. Yep. Need one there at least. Settler. Alright, what do we got? The freight ship. Bring it down here. Alright, so let's grab this planet, like I said. Anything that hinders them from expanding. I'm glad we got this little space over here. What do you got? What are you looking at? Space junk? Alright, space junk. So we ended up in their zone of control anyway, which is whatever. Let me show you how that affects it though. I don't know, I guess it didn't bother him, I don't know. Interesting. Usually that pisses him off. Alright, so got a relic. Need that shipyard, don't we? Alright, so let's check this planet first. Nice. Capsule and an artifact. So let's get rid of that. Alright, so these guys are definitely expanding rather quickly. I'm going to try to snag this. It may cause some problems. Maybe not. I don't know. What is this? 9? Yeah. Alright, so we need this relic. This is my least favorite one. I just want to point that out. The Swamped. Because in order to take Malavent, we get minus 25 population cap, free precursor ship, which isn't bad, but much of the planet is flooded. And there you go. So, I mean, we got lots of area to choose from, but none of it's available. So, we'll do the farms up here. I think we'll just take the 2 manufacturing here. And what do we want? I'm going to take 1 marketplace and some research. So now we have 2 ships. Woo! And put him on Explore as well. Alright, grab this relic. I'm gonna grab this. I don't know how close everyone else is, and we need this eager boost. So let's make sure we actually get it. Got another ship. We'll put him on Explorer. And let's see. We sent the last one up there. So let's go ahead and make a shipyard down here. So here we go. Okay, capsule. Now let's see. I'm still gonna try for the artifact on this one. I want to yeah, nice. I want to get them moving on those. So large scale construction, 31 turns. Capsule. Alright, so let's switch back. And that's why we switch back and forth between those for the capsules. That is just crazy. Alright, we're getting some artifacts going here. So that's always a plus. We'll switch to large scale for now. I think we got some guys looking for close to artifacts here. That's the capsule. Where'd the other one go? We got a capsule. Whatever. Let's get it going. Space junk. Alright, so ship graveyard. Grab this guy. Capsule. Nice. So that knocked off 8 turns. Let's switch this to Alright, weapon systems. It's about time we actually developed a gun, huh? There we go, though. A couple. I'm going to bring him back down here, though. I want to grab this artifact before they do. Alright, so Keystone. So these are a couple of scout ships. I got the Lame Scout and the 12C. This one moves 8 and has a sensor range of 13. This one moves 6 and has a sensor range of 9. So we'll go ahead and make this one obsolete. And there we go. So let's get a couple scout ships going. Alright, where did we send that last one? We sent that down there. Looks like we need a shipyard over here. So this guy only has 52 hit points, but he does have the 8 beam defense, which the other ship doesn't have. So he will be able to clear these pirates, but it's gonna hurt. There we go. 12 out of 52. So, like I said, he's able to clear them, which is what really matters. Let's bring this guy up here. If we can grab this cluster too, hopefully no one's up there, we'll be looking pretty good. So let's definitely send the 12C up there. I don't know if everyone does this or not, but this is really important for me. Scout ships. These sensor ranges. You will see I will pump out bigger and better ones as we go. And that's so that I can see what the enemy is doing. And it'll give us a definite advantage. Definite advantage. So we got our weapon system. Let's go ahead and grab defense systems too. Alright, let's see. Where are you going? So I'd rather check this out over here. Alright, we're going to take a break.